Hi, I'm Heidi Hillman from A Lively Hope. I am an artist and homeschooling mom who believes very strongly in making the time to do the things that we love to do. I am an embroidery artist. I work a lot with different mediums of fiber, wool, embroidery, stitching, felting. But I also spend a lot of time working in sketchbooks because it is a way for me to play and to experiment and to see different color combinations or to quickly kind of sketch out an idea that I might then later use in my art. So I'm often experimenting in my sketchbooks, and I find that really fun and relaxing. So today I have a sketchbook video for you. I had an idea just as we were heading out of town to visit family. We live about an hour and a half or 2 hours from our closest family. And so we often make that drive through our beautiful canyon. It's called Sardine Canyon. And I had the thought, what if I very loosely hold a pen? I ended up using a Sharpie. I don't often use Sharpie in my sketchbook, but that felt like the right tool for the job in this instance. What if I very loosely hold a Sharpie and just let the road and the bumps in the road and the rise and fall of the canyon kind of guide my mark making tool, my pen. So this is what I ended up with. I had already done this yellow background. I often like to do a whole bunch of backgrounds in my sketchbook or art journals so that I have something to respond to in the future. The fear of the blank page is a definite thing. And so having a bunch of backgrounds already done in my sketchbook is really beneficial to me. And it's really fun to just quickly move through and fill a bunch of blank pages with color like this. So I just held, here's the Sharpie right here. I just held the Sharpie very loosely like this and let it kind of wander over the page. And I was really surprised by these marks. I wasn't expecting so much horizontal movement, I guess. I see now that that's really common. I was joking with my husband as I was doing this. He was driving, obviously. I maybe should have clarified. I didn't do this while I was driving. My husband was driving. If I needed to, for whatever reason, create a landscape or a map of a fantasy world, this might be the way that I do it. So I really like how this looks. But I want to go in now. I'm not going to try to make it look like a landscape or change it very much. But what I do want to do is maybe some watercolor, just add some color into these spaces, different colors, and just kind of play with that a little bit. How they react to each other, how they react to the yellow. I'm looking for an example of something similar that I've done in the past. I'm sure that you have done this exercise. This is one of my favorite things for just if I haven't worked in my sketchbook for a while and I'm feeling the need to get in there, but I don't have any ideas, I don't know what to do, I will often do this scribble technique and then fill in with different colors. So I'm thinking I'll probably do something along those lines on this mountain road page, and I would love for you to join me as I just play around. I don't really have a plan other than that. Watercolor in the spaces. I will probably come back and do more over the top just because I normally do. So let's turn the camera around and get started.